Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and today I'm going to be going over my November planner setup. I have made a few changes in my planner, and I wanted to do a quick flip through of my October Cocoa Daisy Dory book and show you how I set up for November. It is a little bit different for the month. I was using the standard size Daisy Dory, and I decided to go ahead and subscribe to the personal size Daisy Dory also. And I have switched out for the month. For November, I am using the personal size instead of the standard size. So I have a book that I'm going to save, maybe use next year. And that is just put away with the rest of my November kit items. But let's go through the October book first, and I'll show you what I did in that. This I was just carrying around tucked into the back of my planner and pulling it out when I needed it. And I was writing in it whenever I would remember to do it. I did not keep up with it as well in October as I did in September, because it was more of a pain to kind of pull it out from the back of the book and write in there my meals and things that I could make here. This was the plan. I stopped around the 26th right here. I can go back and write all of this in just when I put the book away, just to complete it. And here I planned on doing some type of spread for the month, which you see I have not done yet. I have my calendar for the month here. This was my financial calendar. I didn't really use that. This was a weekly, like a vertical weekly spread that I put together for the month to write in tasks and things. And I didn't need to do this because I do this either in my digital planner or here in the personal size planner that I carry around with me also. Here's my tracker, and I didn't keep up with that either. I kept up with it, but just not in this book. I ended up with these blank pages here. This here I was going to do a spread also. This was another spread that I kind of put together. This is the center of the book where I keep track of all my stats and things I'm doing for the business every day, and I kind of stopped with that also. And before I kind of archive the book, I'm going to go in and fill these things out. And this was just my daily journaling, and I was doing really good at the beginning of the month. I put in pictures and just anything else that comes up throughout the day, every day. I made this bookmark here just with the notepads and some of the die cuts. And that was about it. See, I just stopped in this book because I was using my digital planner. So there's still some things I can come in and do, like for Halloween. This is where I planned on doing the Halloween spread. And if I don't finish the rest of this book, that's totally okay. I'm just going to have to be okay with that. Back here, I pulled out the things that I had in my personal size planner that I was using. I just had my weekly sheets where I was doing my task and jotting down little notes so I can remember what to document for the day. And this was actually a personal size Daisy Dory book that I cut down. And I'll show you, that's different for this month, so I'll show you what I'm doing for that now. Now, I can either store this away in another ring binder or back here in the back of this book right here so that it's all together. And I'm going to pull my stickers out because I want to save them. And then I have these note pages here that came out of the Daisy Dory that I cut that I'm going to save and use in my personal planner if I need them. This paper matches here, so I'm going to leave that in there. And this was my October book. This was actually my page marker in my personal planner, but I'm going to leave that in here with that. I think I'll take the washi. No, I'll leave the washi samples. I might need them. Well, these sticky notes just did not stick very well. Leave those there. I'm going to leave the page marker in here also. because all of that went together with the kit. And this book is going in here with the rest of them. Now I'm going to start using a different size traveler's notebook to store my personal size. I have others that I can choose from. So this is July through October. So there's 4 in here. So I have a nice big stack of Daisy Dories in here that I can go through. They're all archived here in this book. And one of these days when I have time, I can just come in and finish filling out the October book as much as I feel like I need to. So for November, I am once again using my Webster's Pages personal size planner. And I did order a green one that I was planning to use with this month's kit and probably next month's kit. But it came damaged from Amazon, and so I sent it back. Or I'm sending it back. I should get a replacement today in the mail. I don't know if the mail's come yet. But I'll be switching it out. As long as the planner's okay, I'm going to be switching this out to the green one. I have it really stuffed right now, but it's still, I can get it closed. So what I have in here, this I carry with me everywhere. So I have all of my wallet, my cards and things are here. And I tucked in my personal size Daisy Dory into this pocket right here so that it's real easy for me to grab in and out to do my journaling. The reason I switched to the personal is because I found I had too much room when I was just doing journaling, that type of thing, in the larger size, the standard size Daisy Dory. So I pretty much already set this entire book up. I did it all ahead of time. I just put a couple extra notepads. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this blank calendar for. This is the same for meals. And this is going to be my gratitude sheet, where just every day write in something that I'm grateful for. And then I just started daily journaling, and I already dated everything. So the whole book is already dated. I don't have to worry about doing that each day. I can just come in and jot down some notes for the day. I already put in stickers that I wanted. These stickers here came from, I think, a sheet that I got at Walmart with the llamas. These were the Daisy Dory stickers. All of these Daisy Dory, or Cocoa Daisy actually, they just come in the kit. More of the llamas. And see, everything is dated for the month. I'll show you the whole book. I love this page here. This is really pretty. I did keep my center page the same with all of my stats and things for the business here in the center, just so that when I archive my journal, that information will be with my journal also. And then I just continued on with the dailies. This is Thanksgiving, so I just added some extra stickers, another llama, some more of the Cocoa Daisy stickers on the bottom. And I didn't use as many tabs because I didn't have as many sections. I just kind of tabbed things here and there. And in the back I did put a pocket, just like I did on the standard size, with the extra stickers there tucked in. I tried to use up as many stickers as possible already in the book, so there aren't that many left. Now, this is the puffy sticker, the clip that came with the kit, and I need to glue those so that they stay secure. I still need to do that. So let's put this back in here. And back here I just usually tuck receipts and whatnot from when I go shopping. I just stick them back in there for the month or until I put them away. I have my pin gems here, just stuck into the top. This was the special order pin gems. And the planner consists of this here, and then I have this book here tucked into the very back. And this is just one of those cheap little notebooks I got at Dollar Tree that was $1, that sometimes used as a bullet journal when I was using a personal size traveler's notebook. And it just works perfect for that. You can't beat it. It was only $1. And the paper quality is actually pretty good in these little books. And I usually double up my writing on each line, 2 lines for each space, because the spaces are so big. I don't write big, I write teeny tiny. So that book is here, and I just stapled on one of my own pen loops to hold my my pen. I have a pencil tucked into the back, and it still has this pocket back here where I'm keeping some paperwork and some extra paper from the Cocoa Daisy kit back there, just so everything kind of matches. So that's the back of the book, and in the front I changed my cover sheet with one of the Cocoa Daisy papers, and I still have my learning section where I keep notes on, you know, blogs and podcasts and books that I may be reading. This was my to-do, and I moved it around. Now this is actually my my work tab. I need to switch that out, where I just have work notes, and these are actually, I'm not going to show, but these are like projects that I'm working on currently, new products, that type of information goes in here. When I just need to jot out notes or I need reference material, that's here. Because if I'm taking notes on something and deciding what I want to do about something, I will usually rewrite it into my digital planner where it makes more sense, so that I have that all in my digital planner also. This section here is my money section. And I do have a calendar that I printed out. I'll show you a blank one. These were what I purchased many years ago from the Polka Dot Posy on Etsy. They're undated, so the only thing is they have a Sunday start. I like a Monday start. So I just relabel those, which I haven't done on this one yet because it's totally blank. When I get my December kit for Cocoa Daisy, I'll come in and I'll do that, because that's what I did with these. I used my Cocoa Daisy stuff to decorate up that month. So I just write out the bills, and when I'm paying bills, and that all goes there. And I did that for November and December, because for 2018 I purchased this at a glance calendar, and that is what this here is going to be for all my bills and budgeting for 2018 in here. Now this is something that I do have duplicated in my digital planner, and that's only because I'm trying to really focus on this right now, and so double doing it is helping me to stay focused and making sure I'm putting a lot of attention towards it. So that's why it's that important to me right now, that I don't mind that I'm duplicating all of that information. And my next tab has all of my like business school training info back here, some business courses that I'm taking here. And this section now is my planning section right here. I'll go over this in just a second. The back tab just has extra sheets, blank sheets that I may need to stick in my planner. I did take a lot of this out because I wanted to get rid of some of the bulk, because having this book in the back here makes it really bulky. And this back here is the same with my envelopes where I hold prescriptions, cash, cards, all that stuff is back here. I have 2 card holders back here where I keep extra like insurance cards. All of that goes back here in these. In the front I keep my debit cards so that I can easily slide those in and out when I'm at the store. So all the other stuff is back here. Now the planner, that is what changed for this month. Last month I was using the personal size Daisy Dory that I just took the book apart and I cut it and punched it and put it in here. This month I actually have the personal size kit, the personal size planner pages that I am using, and I have subscribed to them, so I will be getting them every month. And if you're not familiar with Cocoa Daisy, it comes with this cover sheet that has a month overview, and this is like a cardstock. It's like a divider for you, and it has a monthly page here with a month on 2 pages, and it has these weekly pages like this, and it has these weekly pages, and it has daily pages. So it's like a complete kit. I'm not really using the daily pages. I did put a few of them in here just in case I wanted to use a couple, and I'm going to repurpose some of them for other things. Now I stuck in just I punched some notepad sheets where I can just jot notes. I put in my tracker here so I can keep track of this with everything else, and I just wrote this out on a blank grid sheet that's the Filofax paper. More notes on things I want to get done around the house, and these are my monthly to-dos that I want to get done for the month of November, and I'm still adding to this list. My monthly calendar, which is just an overview, and this is also duplicated in my digital planner, but that's okay because this is actually in 3 places because it is also in my Google Calendar on my phone. On the back of these, it has this like yearly goal section, or there's a spot for each month of the year, and I just kind of put out my release schedule back here. I think I may use it for something different in the future. I'm not really sure. This is just a reminder of when I want to do all of my releases in the shop. And each weekly section comes like a complete week. It has a front page and a back page that are blank that you can take whatever notes you want, and then it has the actual week. Now the Saturday and Sunday are combined here, but that's okay. And so this is this week. I actually started on Monday, even though it was still October. And I've just been putting my to-dos in here, taking notes, and just using it. And it's not neat. It's really messy, but that's fine. I don't really care. I just covered up some things here that for some numbers and things, but this is working out really well for me right now. I just need to write in my dates on the rest of these, and I did make this page marker. I take some of the extra paper and just, that's already cut from like making these. This came from here, and I just punched it and added some of the die cuts at the top and just snap it right in there. It's a great way to use up some of your extra little bits of paper. I did put the tab up here for the month, which is one of the sticker tabs that come in the kit. And here is another one of the puffy stickers that are a page marker that come on the paper clips. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these weekly sheets. I will figure something out. I don't know yet. And then I have my daily pages back here. So I'm still working on that and what I want to do, but this is working really well because I kind of keep this with me all the time. Sometimes I think better when I can just scribble out a note, and that's what the back book is for also, keeping notes if I need to, that I might want to keep more long term, because these little notes in here, like these, I can just throw away usually. I make sure that this information goes where it needs to go and gets documented somewhere, and then I can throw this away. But in this book, at least I have everything all together in the book. So that is my planner. This is at least my paper planner, and I can just, you know, switch up here and write in my journal for the day to make sure that's done, or just pull it out and do some decorating if I want to add in washi tape, stickers, or pictures, and do some art journaling up here in this book. Other than that, I use my digital planner, and I did make one little change to this. I added in one of my pen loops up here to hold my Apple Pencil. I can either keep it here or I can keep it tucked in here into this planner. And I did make sure to actually use some E6000 glue on here because I did not want this coming off, and I didn't want to lose my pencil if this thing popped off in my purse or it fell out of my purse. You know, this thing is not cheap. You don't want to lose it. So that is what I am holding my pencil with. And then I just use my planner. Here, this is November in my planner. That's my bill calendar that I said I duplicated there, and this is this week. So that is kind of my setup. This is where I do all of my time tracking. So this is not duplicated anywhere. This is only in my digital planner. This is where I keep my time tracking, and then I can do my bullet journaling in there if I want to, if I don't want to write all those notes in my paper planner. I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not a lot. It's just my digital planner and this that I carry around with me. And then my schedule, actual schedule with appointments, that type of thing, is also in my Google Calendar. So if you guys have any questions about any of this, about my digital planner or my Cocoa Daisy inserts, you know, the subscription to that, just put it down below in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great day and I'll see you next time.